When I first met Emma, I believed she was the type of person who treasured truth above everything else. She had this piercing way of locking eyes with you, as if she could see right through any facade. I admired that quality. For nearly a year, we lived in what I thought was a steady rhythm, filled with laughter, midnight conversations, and talks about building a future together. At least, that was the picture I painted for myself. One evening, that illusion shattered with the vibration of a single text. I was at home, wrapping up some work on my laptop, when my phone lit up. I expected something affectionate, maybe her usual "miss you" or "what's keeping you busy." Instead, her message hit like a hammer. "I'm staying with my ex tonight. Deal with it." At first, I waited for a follow-up, a smiley face, a joke, something to tell me this was sarcasm. Nothing else came. Her words were blunt, undeniable, and deliberate. She wasn't asking permission, she was informing me. The woman who once swore she was done with her past was choosing to go back. A surge of anger rushed through me, but almost instantly it gave way to clarity. I typed one word in response: "Okay." That single word wasn't surrender, it was release. I stood, walked to the closet where her belongings were kept, and pulled out a suitcase. Piece by piece, I packed her things, clothes, shoes, even the tiny decorations she'd scattered throughout my place. With every fold, it felt like I was tucking away another deception I had been blind to. My mind replayed the red flags I had brushed aside, her flimsy excuses when she came home late, the defensive tone when I asked harmless questions, the distant look in her eyes even when she was sitting right next to me. My instincts had whispered for months, but I had forced myself to believe in her. When the suitcase was zipped and standing by the door, I sat on the couch and just stared at it. Oddly, I felt calm. The damage had already been done. All that was left was acceptance. If she wanted her past, she could take it, without leaving fragments of herself here with me. About an hour later, she walked in. Her eyes immediately caught the packed suitcase, and her expression flickered between surprise and guilt. "What's this supposed to mean?" she asked, her voice a mix of irritation and unease. I didn't raise my voice, and I didn't accuse her. I simply replied, "You said you're staying at your ex's place." I figured I'd make the transition easier. Her face shifted through anger, shock, and something that almost looked like regret. She tried to backpedal, insisting I was overreacting, that it didn't mean anything. But I was done listening to excuses. Trust isn't patched up by rehearsed words, it's either intact or broken. And hers was gone. With shaky hands, she grabbed the handle of her suitcase and walked out. The sound of the door closing behind her wasn't devastating, it was final, like the last note of a song I'd grown tired of hearing. The silence that followed was heavy, but beneath it was a strange sense of peace. The days after weren't easy. I caught myself missing her laugh, or reaching for my phone out of habit, half expecting her name to light up the screen. But every time I remembered that message, I knew I had chosen correctly. Love built on ultimatums and betrayal isn't love at all, it's a trap. Real love is built on respect. Heartbreak doesn't always come from losing someone. Sometimes it comes from realizing the person you gave your heart to never truly valued it. Strangely, that truth gave me strength. I hadn't just lost her, I had reclaimed myself. Looking back now, I don't regret my response. That "okay" wasn't an ending, it was the beginning of something better. Sometimes the quietest answers speak the loudest truths.